Hey guys, welcome to our Facebook Live this week. We are going to talk and learn how to make this cute Halloween treat bag. I know we made a Halloween card last week, but this week we're going to use our spooky Halloween bundle to make the most adorable treat bag. So, of course, my main love is cards, obviously. If you've seen my Facebook videos, you know that's my first love. But and if you're watching me on YouTube, you know I do videos every week, and many of those videos are cards. However, Halloween is all about the treats. Am I right? First of all, Candy and me, we're best friends. And I love anything that I can do to make Candy cuter. I also have always loved Halloween. Now, we're going to call this Summer Ween because I realize it is July, right? And Halloween is in October. But Stampin' Up! Has released all of their Halloween products already. Okay? So if we wait until September, then you may not get what you need. And I want you to get what you need and what you want to make your Halloween treats, okay? Just get ahead of the game, right? So it's Summer Ween. We're gonna talk about Halloween in July. So last week we made this cutie little card using the Spooky Halloween bundle. It's all part of the Spooky Sweet, okay? A little word tongue twister there. And I told you I would show you how to make this cute treat bag. So let's get started. Now, our designer paper, this Halloween designer paper is everything. So let me get my pile out here, move some of this around. So I showed you these pages last week on Facebook Live. There's the obvious designer papers that make cute cards. This could take you into fall. We've got some cute Halloween critters. Another pattern. This is a really cute pattern for scrapbooking and cards. But this piece is the one that I want to focus on today. And this piece. Okay, so this is a great feature of this set of paper, designer paper, and especially for Halloween, because, and the paper, by the way, is called Spooky Sweet 12 by 12 paper. So, like I said, Halloween is about treats, so we need some things that will help us make quick and easy treats. So, we're going to see just how quick and easy this is. We are going to start with this piece, and we're going to cut off one of these green tag pieces. Now, you could use these for tags or cards, but today I'm going to use them for tags. So we're just going to take our trimmer, and we're going to cut off this. It's kind of a granny apple green rectangle that has some cuteness to it. Okay. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut off both of these and make a decision about which one I'm going to use. So we'll decide once we get to that point. But we have two options. We have a black and a petunia pop little banner. Okay. And then what we're going to do is let's go ahead and build our tag first. So we're going to have this be the background of our tag, and I do think I'm going to like this black piece better. So we're going to go ahead and follow the leader here and cut this into a little taggy tag. Alright, and then this is going to get stuck down to here like so. Now I can see I left a little bit of that pumpkin pie edge on there, so I'm just going to trim that off because that's going to bother me. Alright, so we're going to stick this down just with Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to stick it to this part just because I decided to. All right, so we're going to stick that down. You want to leave a little bit of this showing up here because we're going to punch a hole in that. So that's your basic tag. You can see how quickly that came together. Now let's do our little critter that we're going to put on here. Now this guy was a Frankenstein dog, and I think he's adorable. But we're not going to leave out the cats, especially at Halloween. So we're going to stamp our sweet cat. Okay. And I've got a little stamping block here. And a memento ink. So memento is great when we're going to be using Stampin' Blends. Now, since this is a pretty filled in stamp here on the hat, I'm going to get it very inky, okay, and push it very hard. Now, I know I'm going to get a good ink there, I can just tell, but if you didn't get a good ink on that filled in black, then you need to pull in your Stamparatus and just stamp that multiple times. But that worked for me, so I'm happy. Now I've pulled out some Stampin' Blends here to match the paper. And we're going to start by coloring we're just going to color our actual cat face. I decided to go with smoky slate. So we're going to go with dark smoky slate on the places where she has a little detail. And then we're going to go light smoky slate. Around the other areas. Okay, and let's go ahead and give her a gray tail. We're going to color her. Rest of her light smoky slate. I can see I'm going to want a pink, a little pink marker for her nose. I didn't realize that we had a little nose going on there. So I'll have to go get that out of my marker box, but we'll finish coloring first. All right, so we've got basically our cat. And then I'm going to color her shirt orange because Halloween. So I'm using just dark pumpkin pie here. I'm going full pumpkin pie with her shirt. Now, while I've got my pumpkin pie marker out, I'm going to go ahead and go stripe, give her a orange stripe on her tights. Okay. I'm gonna have her wear a green skirt. See? Let's get this is Granny Apple. I'm using the light one. Either one will do. So we're gonna give her a cute little green skirt. And then I'm gonna pop her in with some Petunia Pop stripes on her tights, and she's gonna have Petunia Pop shoes on. I just want to bring in all those colors and make her be a cute little Halloween cat. And you know what? I'm just gonna give her a fresh Parisian nose because it's close enough to pink. Oh no, look what I have. I forgot, I already pulled. I'm gonna use this light, the light peach pie works well for skin tones and noses. Okay, I'm very happy with my sweet little cat. So let's give her a, oh, I'm so sorry, a cut with our dies. Now, you're not going to want to miss the dies from this bundle. They match the stamps, and there's some other cute elements in here. We're going to cut out our, oh, I have something on my emboss machine. All right, so we're gonna pop our little die that matches the cat out here and grab some Post-it note tape, which I brought over here and set in a very important place and then covered it up. Okay, we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. Gonna just hold our breath. It looks like it's gonna go. All right. Oh, that circle had nothing to do with what we were doing. All right, so we've got our cute, precious little cat. She's ready to go on her treat. So we're gonna first just kind of set her down and figure out where she goes, but we're gonna make a little sentiment piece to go across. Now I'm gonna pull in some more of this pumpkin pie, but actually I think I'm gonna go with peach pie because I think it's a good color here. And I'm going to stamp Happy Halloween from our Spooky Halloween bundle. And I'm going to use basic black, Memento black, basically. So we're just going to stamp this on the bottom edge of this. And then we're going to use our trimmer to make this, basically we're going to make this as skinny as possible because we are putting it on our tag. So we're getting as close to that as we can. All right, so we're going to pop in here with a little Happy Halloween, and we're going to adjust our kitty cat. All right, now let's pop this on with Stampin' Seal. We're going to put it about right. Let's put it right there. And then we're going to use our dimensionals. And I'm going to shift him over a smidge so that you can see that cute little piece of candy. Yes. All right. Now, I've got a little extra space here. Let's look in our die cut pieces. We have some candy corns. We have some pumpkins and some bats. I'm gonna go, this is from the designer paper. I'm just gonna put a little bat on the card. On the project, the suite. And we're gonna use a tiny dimensional for that. Oh yeah, that's the perfect addition to our little sweetie. All right, now we're going to punch a small hole in our tag with a hole punch. This big thing I have works great, but any hole punch will do. Okay, so, and then the last thing, well, the second to last thing from this suite is this adorable petunia pop ribbon. Now, I'm learning new ways to tie bows. We are going to do a series of learning how to tie bows in our stamp technique class, so I'm practicing, and I just did that. Learning to tie a bow a different way is kind of like learning how to tie your shoes differently. It's just something that you do the same way every day. But you're going to want to participate in the Stamp Technique Club to learn all these fancy ways to tie bows. This weekend, we're going to learn 3 new ways to tie bows. And if we like it, we'll do it again the next month. So we'll see. All right, so we're going to pop that there. And then we're going to use the other cute item from this Spooky Sweet Suite. And these are the Shimmer Star foam stickers. And yeah, we're going to go with the purple. We need a little extra color here. it's Halloween, so you can't be too gaudy, right? It's like, just get it in there. Go all in with your colors. All right, and then the last thing in this suite are these treat bags, and you can see they're kind of like iridescent. They have a purplish, pinkish, greenish, iridescent tint to them. So fill it with candy, and then I just use a little twine to tie that tag on, so you can see, you can just tie that tag on with a little piece of twine, and you've got your treat package, and it looks like you've got 2 sheets of these tags with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 24 tags and gobs of die cuts, okay? So you wouldn't even have to color and cut out your guy. You could use these cutouts as well. But I love the little hand colored guys. I especially love these two. They're best friends, I can tell. Let me show you the 2 cards that we're making this weekend at Stamp Technique class. This is a Stamp Technique club full of stampers. Some of them are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and some of them are not. You don't have to be, but it's a perfect class for demonstrators because we're learning all new techniques. So we had a challenge to learn more about tying bows. So this is the fanciest bow. We're going to learn how to tie a double bow. Super cool. And then we're going to figure out different ways to tie a freehand bow, just a bow that you stick on with a glue dot. And then we're going to learn the proper way to tie your ribbon around a piece of, around your card base. Okay, so make sure and message me to sign up for that. You can participate in person. Our class is in Central Arkansas, and it's this weekend. If you're watching this on July the 9th, our class is also available to go, and that's shipped to you with PD tutorial instructions and a video. So you need not live in the area to participate. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.